Hey everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday, number 147. I don't know where Dawn is, so I guess it's just going to be me today. I have not heard from her, so it's just me. But welcome everyone. I got to refresh my browser. If you are currently watching the replay, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And if you're here with me currently, leave me a comment in the chat. So I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. I'm having a pretty good Tuesday so far. That's a little bit better lighting. All right, got my browser refreshed. Welcome in Mateo and Denyse Lee. Welcome in Ganni Joe. How are y'all all doing today? Welcome in Jessica Johnson. As I was saying, I don't know where Dawn is, so it's just going to be me today. As far as I know, if she pops up later, okay. But I sent her an email several days ago with the link to StreamYard and have not heard from her whether she would or wouldn't be. So here today. So I'm just assuming she's not going to be here. But welcome in Grandma Wanda. You're having a good day so far? Good. That's awesome. Welcome in Dee Ferguson and Janet Dixon. How are y'all? So, welcome in Angela Wright. You still working on the bunny? Well, you got five days as of today, so I think you have plenty of time. What do you have left, Angela? Yeah, so the deadline to submit the pictures are midnight on the 30th. For those that are doing the Easter cow for Flopsy. So y'all have till the 30th and maybe even possibly the morning of the 31st. So. Some interesting news. There is a yarn shop, a small business, I think about 20-30 minutes away from us, and me and my grandmother are planning to go tomorrow. They have different kinds of yarns and roving wool to spin. They actually sell spinning wheels. I saw that on their website, but I'm going for the wool to spin. I was going to order some online, and I said, it's going to be $5 shipping. They're only 30 minutes, 40, maybe 40 minutes away. I'm not really sure exactly, but they're closer. So I asked my grandmother, and she goes, well, why don't we just go down there and then you can look at it in person? I was like, okay, so we're planning on going tomorrow. I'm kind of excited. Let's see. Dee Ferguson says, doing good. I've been watching deer playing in the front yard. How cute. We don't have deer around here that come up in our yard. We used to. One time there was, I think, some people around here that kind of helped nurse a deer back to health and then let it loose. But it was tame. It could walk up to you and you could pet it. But yeah, haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe it went about its own way. Yes, it does sound fun for both of us. I think she'll enjoy it too. Welcome in Roseanne Alexander. One arm, two ears, and the tail. I think you can definitely get that done, Angela, by the 30th. That's awesome. Welcome in Marie Simpson. And Katie's been yarnified. Welcome, welcome. Woke up not too long ago, so scrambling to get some coffee. Hope everyone is doing well, she says. I got my third cup with me here. Let's see. Welcome in. Marrying Kabai. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Fabian. I'm sorry. Marrying something mixed blogs. I'll just call you mixed blogs. How about that? I'm sorry. Hello, host and everyone. Well, hello and welcome. Even though I can't say your name, but welcome. Let's see. Welcome in, Suzanne. How are you? How is everyone doing? So, I think on my Friday live, I was talking about how Thursday we went and donated some stuff to one of the nursing homes we have here. And I have been wanting to crochet something and not real sure what I wanted to crochet. So I had mentioned that I think I'm going to start crocheting some shawls for the next month. Over the next month, crochet as many as I can and then donate them next month to our nursing home. I've actually started, and this yarn that I have is Eco Brights. I think I have 8 donuts of it, and I'm doing a yellow one now, and it's just in solid double crochet. I thought it would. I'm doing a rectangle shawl. Now my yarn's all tangled. So I just get tongue tied there. Welcome in, Lorele. I figured a rectangle shawl might fit everyone better, and I'm making it about 45 inches long, so it is long enough to fit around their shoulders, or they could use it as a lap gown if they wanted, just cover their top of their legs or something. But instead of doing like a triangle shawl, it may not fit everybody right. So that's what I kind of figured, just make some rectangular shawls. I think they only had like 50 something total there, and that was including men. So I was just thinking about making just the women shawls. But welcome in, Carl and Cast. Suzanne's gonna be listening while making lunch. Sounds like a plan. Yes, it sure is bright. I only have one yellow, but I have like 3 different color of pink. I think 2 light pink, 3 medium pink, and 2 dark pink. So, thank you, Janet. I was just trying to think of something, handmade and that they might enjoy. Sometimes elderly people in those kind of places get a little cold because of the air condition being, turned up or too low or, too cold. Or they just get cold in general, whether it's not cold in there or not. So I just thought, it'd be something nice to do for them. So I don't know how many women are there, but when my grandmother talks to one of the directors, I think it's the director, I will find out how many females are actually there and then try to make that many of them. And if I can't meet the deadline for, to do them all at once, then I'll just donate some or just hold off and make them all and then make sure every person gets one. Well, it looked like we do have a guest that showed up, so hold on.
Hi, sorry.
Well, hello. I thought you were MIA.
No, I was like scattered everywhere. Actually, I had a cat that decided to He's actually down. If you see him, he's down on the floor rolling and pulling himself. And I'm like, get. So he knocked everything down. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to kill you right now. You're lucky you're my son's cat, because if you're mine, I'd turn you into a hat.
Well, I'm glad you made it. Let me turn my volume up a little. Okay.
Yeah, he's getting into trouble. Oh, Lord, have mercy. This cat. He's my Nimbus. He's my Nimbus. Hi, everybody. Sorry, you guys. I don't mean to be late. I'm sorry.
I figured you weren't going to show, so I took your name off. I didn't know whether you'd be here or not, and I didn't want to advertise, you know, saying you were here, and then people come in and you're not. So I'm going to add your name and change the thumbnail real quick, so people know.
If they want to come, let them come. If they don't, you don't have to change that all around. Don't worry about that. That's my fault.
It's okay, but I didn't want to be misleading. You know, people expect to see you there with the thumbnail saying you're here, and then they click on the live and you're not. Sorry. So yeah, it'll take 2 seconds. But I'm glad you showed. I was worried. I didn't hear anything from you, and I'm like,
my emails are not all coming in. Actually, I just received a couple emails that were dated from last week, and I'm like, why is it not going through my email? Why is everything starting to populate? I mean, I've logged out, logged in, just like it was having like me not being able to view people, like say here on the YouTube, like the chat and stuff. Who was it? Too Old to Care For. I couldn't see her in chat and she couldn't see me. So I had to log out of everything, log back in, and then it fixed it. And now I'm having problems with my Eveie. I said, you know what? This whole Google thing is driving me crazy. I'm done. It's for the birds these days. I've been so frustrated.
It won't let me change the thumbnail now.
Don't worry about it.
I'm like, what?
No, don't worry about it. I'm not worried. You shouldn't worry.
I know. It's just, maybe it'll let me edit the title.
Girl, leave it. Leave it. Don't even worry. You can do that later on. Who cares? Let it be.
Yeah.
It's on me. Like I said, my morning has become a hot mess of a morning. I think lately it's been a mess. I'm finally over my sinus infection. I had to do, I think it was 3 rounds of antibiotics. And that was after I got the big C. So I've been a mess, a big mess. I seen your spinning. Girl, you are killing it.
Well, thank you.
I still got to fix my old wheel. It's only one little repair, so I have to get a special type of wood cement and just put that piece in, and then I have a hook, one hook, and that's it. So right now I'm using the electric nano, but it's addicting.
Yes, it is.
You don't want to stop?
No, you don't.
Like, Dawn, you've got other things. Hi, everybody. Sorry. I'm trying to watch and I'm sorry. Look, my face is all shining. I was like, oh, Lord, I put moisturizer on. I'm like, rushing. It was rough. Oh, my. So how is everything? Tell me the newest things with you. I'm excited because I've been seeing the spinning. You got any samples?
Well, I spun one hank that I kept. Then I spun one for Ganni Joe. Then I spun one for Dee. Then for Katie. And so now I need, I think one other person might be interested, but not right now. But I am going to start spinning some yarn for them. So I'm not going to say who yet because they're not ready to buy it or anything like that.
Are you doing acrylic? Are you doing natural fibers? Or are you doing both?
Just straight wool. I'm not doing mixed fibers yet because I'm not sure how it'll work with my wheel. But
do mixed fibers.
I'll eventually get to that point. Welcome in, Chuck. How are you? And welcome, Dawn Yarn Doll. And I thought I saw somebody else come in.
Yeah, the electric spinner is hard to master. I'll be real. That sucker, it's hard to master. I don't care what anybody says, but to get that consistency,
yeah,
I'm like, that's it. I got to fix my old wheel. So is that an old wheel that you refurbished or what? Please.
I'm guessing so because the table of it and the actual wheel, it was missing the treadle and the footman. But I found that piece at a county-wide garage sale for $5. I mean, the lady knew nothing about it. She's like, I know it's missing some parts. I have no idea what it looks like, what it's missing, so I couldn't tell you. And I said, I know the part it's missing. I'll take it for $5.
Nice.
I made the treadle, I made the footman, and I bought the part that actually has the bobbin, the maidens, the mother of all of that, the flyer, the whirl. I bought all of that off of eBay from Lithuania. And it did not fit my spinning wheel, but I made it work, and it works, you know, it works.
Do you do 8 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce?
I really don't know what size bobbin it is. I'm thinking 1 ounce.
Is it small? Like
yes, it's maybe that long, but one bobbin can feel. I can get 3 bobbins, you know, fill it up 3 times, and I'll get about 300 yards of a single ply.
Nice.
So.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, the wheel that I got, there was 3 of them in on doing it to me, because the wheel that I got is over 100 years old. It actually has the bone in it where the wheel goes and stuff. I was like, I didn't know anything about it. Everybody was like, oh, you should try this. Oh, you should try this. Girl, I got too many rabbit holes. And it was bad, but the thing only had 1 break in it. And it's where the treadle goes, that hooks on where it goes to the wheel, that whatever it's called, the arm thing. I like to call it the arm thing. But it even got the basket with it, the original basket where you hold your fiber in.
Oh, wow.
I was like, okay. So I asked the lady, what's wrong with it? Honestly, what's really wrong with it? She's like, nothing. I was like, okay, hold on. I'm like messaging people, okay, tell me more about like wheels, what I need to ask. So finally I was like, all the questions I want to ask. And she's like, actually, to be honest with you, it's collecting dust. No, none of my daughters want it. None of my granddaughters, none of my nieces, nobody wants it. It is a family heirloom that came from the old country to the US. And it's been in the family ever since. I said, how's $80? And she's like, oh, okay, I'll take 80. I was like, you know how much this thing is worth?
Yeah.
I was like, oh. So now I'm hooked. I want to buy more wheels.
I was talking about, we're going to a fiber shop that's maybe 30, 40 minutes away that has roving. And I was looking online, and I'm like, they want $5 shipping, but they're maybe 20, 40 minutes away. And Mama said, well, why don't we just go there tomorrow? And I said, well, I got a live tomorrow. Can we just go Wednesday? So we're planning on going tomorrow, so I can actually look at the fiber, feel it. And I had asked Katie, she's been spinning a little bit longer than I have. She's bought more fiber than me. And I said, so is 1 ounce of, you know, fiber for $1.50 or $1.80 a good price? And she goes, well, if you think about it, off eBay, you got almost 2 ounces and it was 15 foot. That will go further since you're not plying.
Yes.
And see, with the way my orifice hole on the actual flyer, the part with the bobbin on it, it won't take up very thick yarn. So I have to spin under a 3-weight for it to actually take onto the bobbin correctly. Otherwise, I'll sit there and have to wind it on with my hand. It won't go through that hole. So as long as I don't even think I'd be able to ply on that machine. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the hole is maybe like that big. It's tiny.
Those are.
I think singles are pretty, you know.
They are. Well, not mine. I've now got the feel for it. It's just like with me, I don't want to get so wrapped up into it, because when I get into something, I lose track of time. Like literally when Sharon was here and I was doing a lot of my other stuff, like I was still crafting. I don't stop. I don't, you know, look, I'll probably be crafting in my grave. It don't matter. I'm not going to stop. And it was funny because her and my husband literally had to have an intervention with me. I'm like, what is this about? They're like, well, Dawn, you know, you're looking at it as like, yes, it's a hobby, but it's also a business. And I said, okay. Yeah. So if you're working a regular job, how many hours is your? I said, it depends. With the railroad, it all depends, because if there's a train coming in and it's an emergency, I can go past my 8 hours. Okay, but is this stuff for a train? Is it an emergency? I said, no. Okay, so you need to set a schedule. You know how hard it is to set a schedule?
Yeah.
I don't even want to get up to use the bathroom. That's how bad I've been. I don't. They had to say, Dawn, okay, these are your hours. After that, so you know what I got smart. You know what I did? I took the spinner in with me, my Nano, where I sit and watch TV with hubby. Then I grab all my crochet and put it in there. I said, I'm still sitting and spending time. I'm crocheting and talking and watching a movie with you. They're like, yeah, you're an addict. No, I'm not.
Welcome in Jessie the Crafty Gypsy and Sunita.
Jessie, oh girl, I haven't seen her around. And Sunita, oh, I love that Sunita. She's so sweet.
Yeah, for I think the first week I would spin out in the garage because I noticed fiber when I would pre-draft would go everywhere, and my grandmother and my aunt are allergic to wool. And so I kind of enjoyed sitting out in the garage, and then it started kind of getting a little cold. We had a cold front come through, and then it got warm. And so I've been sitting in my yarn in my room spinning the yarn. But I only have a small space enough, like the spinning video that I did, spinning yarn and chit chat. I sit right there when I do spin my yarn, but I have to clean up after I do it every single time because the fibers are all over my room.
I'm the same way. I know Katie asked me what fibers I like my favorite so far. You know, I'll be honest with you, like I tell everybody, I don't have a favorite. That's the problem. Because I've got alpaca. And you know what? I got a really good price on the alpaca. She actually gave me more. And that's like you. My fiber store, she's actually only 30 minutes away from me. And so when I went to go see Brenda Bear, guess what? I was over there. I mean, I was geeking out. I was yarn geeking bad. I couldn't help myself, especially all the fibers she had. And I mean, I like the wool. I like silk. It's hard to say. Like, I found that doing like acrylic, it's a lot easier, but than doing wool. So, I mean, but the mixed one, I like anything that's sparkly and colorful. Let's be real. Colorful and sparkle. I'm good because I bought a bunch of bats. So I'm going to be, I'm actually saving to get a bigger spinner, an 8-ounce one of the Nano, but I've been looking at 2 different types of spinners. There's one that is really beautiful that does the automatic adjustment and everything. But that one, it's called Majestic something. And that one is, but it is, look, I don't like stopping and adjusting. I'm sorry. I don't. I want to just keep going. If I have to stop, I got a problem. But no, I don't have a preference. I don't have a favorite yet. I mean, I do like plying and spinning up acrylic because it pulls easier, and you know, when you're like, say if your hands get a little warm, you're not worried about it kind of clumping. Because I found that when I was doing the wool, I found that it would get a little kind of like it seemed to get a little stiffer, like harder to draft from and pull and all of that, unlike acrylic. I mean, it was just like, you can just pull out, draft out, and then all of a sudden let it go, and it just goes on its own. Do a little more, let it go, and it goes on its own. I was like, ooh, I like this one better. Oh.
Welcome in, Margaret Baker. And Katie says, sounds like Dawn has a case of the must spins. And we have a running joke. She'll say something like, a nurse talking to a doctor says, I don't know what's wrong with her when she barely speaks a word, but when she does, she says, must spin, must spin. So that's like our running joke with the must spin.
It is. It's bad, but I find that it soothes you during the night. Like if you want to unwind from everything during the day, that is what unwinds me during the night. If I'm not crocheting, which I am, I'm actually crocheting, I think my 3rd or 4th bod blanket. So I'm kind of like on this trip of painting and sculpting during the day. And then I go in and I start doing all the other stuff during the night. So I really am like, no, I don't think I have a problem. Honestly, no. I just like crafting. I don't have a problem. I don't need any intervention, you guys, at all.
Katie says, I just started spinning my first tweed yarn and I'm totally in love.
Really?
Welcome in, Alex. I'm glad you made it. And welcome, Antoinette, to the Yarny Cat Club again. I know you had problems with everything. I'm glad you got it worked out.
Yay! Mateo.
Oh, there you go, Antoinette.
No. I don't know. It's fun. I think I would keep doing it. I'm glad I kind of went down. Have you started blending your own fiber yet?
No. I just buy the okay, so I have bought several, like Chuck has gifted me some wool to spin, and people in the past had gifted me some off my Amazon wish list. And then I have bought off eBay this one seller that I bought from years ago that I really like. She has good prices. Welcome in, Barry. I did see you come in earlier, but I forgot to say hello. Welcome in. And I just bought some more from her, and it's new kinds I've never tried, and I can't remember how you pronounce it, but it's Targi or Targi wool, and then Cheviot. One skein of each, well, one braid of each. And then I had seen where they have some of those at the place we're going tomorrow. So we'll see. They have a lot more like blue faced Lancaster or something like that.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Is it the top?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm learning. I'm still learning. So, I mean,
Me too.
I know some of it because I've been I'm dealing with one locally here. That is, like I said, when I went to go visit Brenda Bear over there. But I'm actually dealing with a place in Canada. And I've been finding, look, you guys, this is my biggest thing. I order here within the US, you think I get it faster.
Yeah.
I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and sometimes up to a week and a half to get my products. So, oh yeah, I want a drum carder. That's my next thing. I just see it. I started trying, like, let me order from like Canada and other countries. Did you know that I order from Canada, I get it in about 3 days, 4 days. I order here in the US, you know how long it takes me? Over a week. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
and I get free
our
shipping.
mail system is kind of slow at times.
Oh Lord, is it ever slow? Is it ever slow? Oh, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep ordering from back home. And the quality, like, I don't know what it is, but I found that when I was dyeing it up, like the new yarns, I don't know if you see the sparkle yarn that I did on a live dye, but I did that and how it turned out afterwards. I found that it absorbs the colors, the wool and everything absorbs it like you wouldn't believe, and it became more vibrant. So I've been like comparing different companies and from different parts of like the world. So I would order, like, say from Lithuania, I'll order from Canada, I'll order from the US, and I've been trying to see who and what gives you the better texture, the feel, the softness, but also the ones that gives you the absorbency of, you know, the colors on your fiber. And so far, I would honestly say, and I'm not being biased because it's where I'm from, but that's where I've been getting more vibrant. Everything is a lot better. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just how I'm doing it or what, but I'm still doing it the same way I do everything.
Yeah.
But I'll send you little samples to try out of already pre-dyed fiber. And then you tell me what you think of the colors.
Okay. Thank you, Margaret.
Kitty, you're gonna have me look up the name. I gotta go in my phone, girl. I'll email you and tell you the name of it.
Katie says, Dawn Aaron, I'm waiting for Dreaming Robots to come out with their drum carder.
Oh, I know.
Welcome in, Melanie J. and Lisa Gillette.
Oh, the shawl is done. Oh, I'm curious now. Everybody's making everything. What have you been making? I know you've been spinning.
I haven't really been crocheting too much while I spin. I did make a couple of amigurumis, and then that's when I started spinning. I made a Cyberman, my little Dalek. These are all Doctor Who characters.
Oh, I love it.
And this, I mean, I can't write the pattern for it, so I just kind of crocheted on a whim because these are trademark characters. But this is my little Dalek. And then I have the Cyberman over there and another creature called the Silence, which it kind of looks like a gray alien in a black suit. And then another one called Adipose. So yeah. But that's technically all I've kind of crocheted, and I just last night started crocheting the first out of many shawls. Excuse me. I'm gonna do for a local nursing home here for all the ladies. We donated last week on Thursday a whole bunch of stuff like blankets, toothpaste, candy. I don't even know what else, but I mean, it was like our back end of the car was full. Pillows, little pillows they could either put behind their back or, you know, just kind of hold on to for security or comfort. Bunch of stuff. So I had got an idea last Friday. I was like, I want to crochet something, but I have no idea what. So I just kind of said, you know, popped in my head, why don't I just start making some shawls for them? Oh. That'll give me something to do in between spinning. So so that's what I started last night. I'm just gonna do some rectangular shawls, solid double crochet that'll kind of hold in the warmth. They can just put it over their shoulders if they get cold, and then, you know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Janet said, Dawn, that sparkle you got from them and dyed was gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to actually order more so that I can do more of that. And they're cheap. It's actually crazy. You spend over $100, you get free shipping. Wow. I was like, what? Hold on. I'll be right there. I'll be your #1 customer.
Oh, welcome in, Julie. I missed you. The chat jumped. Julia says, I'm watching on my TV. Son finally showed me how. Well, awesome. Thank you, Dawn. Yarn Doll. I'm going to wait to wake up more to look at it. My eyes are literally still glazed. Made my second knot in crochet. I'm trying to make stuff, but being a beginner is not easy. Yeah, it takes some time, Alex. And I saw Lee Ramsey had come in. Welcome in, Lee Ramsey. I don't know where your comment is now, but I did see it earlier.
So do you have any plans for any future goals or anything?
No, I just take it one day at a time.
I think that's the best way to go. One day at a time. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, because if I try to make plans so far in advance, like a month or two from now, it could change drastically by then. So, I mean, for me to even plan out my crochet along that's going on right now was kind of, iffy. But I was able to get it done and get it filmed, and
That's
so.
what I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
So I made an announcement. I made it clear. Guess what? I'm going to do. Lord have mercy on my soul. I can't believe I even said I was going to do it. So my autism awareness scarf pattern, where I have a couple of them. I have now decided I will do a tutorial on it. How hard is it to do tutorials? I need to know.
Well, for me, not really. You just have to work out the right position for your camera. And I film with my new phone. So, and this setup that I have, it's a clamp ring light plus phone holder. So I put it on this side. So I have my phone right here and I can glance through at the screen to see if I'm still in, like my hands are here. So I can glance down and look, but it's not right here like I'm looking at it. It's off to the side. So I can still see. But, and then I just take it slow, try to talk slow so you don't mess up, because then when you mess up in while you're recording a tutorial, you have to frog and start over, So I just suggest take it slow, kind of talk slow, go slow,
Yeah, I'm stressed. I finally broke down and told her, "Bro, okay, fine, I'll do it," because I can't write patterns. I've tried and tried to write that pattern. It ain't happening. And so I just finally said, okay, fine. I'll just do a tutorial on it. Yeah. But everyone's like, no, you should still have the written pattern. I said, well,
like Bagode can't write patterns either, and she has someone do it for her. So as long as your tutorial is correct, somebody could write it up for you and send it to you,
Oh, well, that's going to be fun. My biggest worry is I'll probably have a lot of bleep, 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 bleep if something doesn't go right. And I'm worried about it. I'm like, no, gosh, no. And I'm always very, I can do my lives. Mm-hmm. I can be me. But doing a video, those videos, I don't edit nothing. I don't believe in editing. I just let it go. Yeah. The only editing I do is putting in the introduction, which I got to figure out how to fix that and turn that down because I had someone make it for me. So I'm scared.
Well, and another suggestion, if you're going to record the videos, maybe stop every so often, like say you do row 1 and 2. Say you have 10 rows total to do for the scarf. And each row is different, but there's a section that you repeat throughout the row. Get the beginning of the row filmed, start into the repeat, show them how to do it once or twice, and then skip the rest of it, show them how to end the row, stop the video, start a different video, and begin row 2. Stop frequently, and then you take those videos and you splice them together to make one big video. That's technically, you just need a video editor,
It'll be fun.
And all it is you take the videos and drag and drop one after another in order, and then you just convert it. So
let's hope I do not put any little hiccupies in there and let a few words slip here and there. I just gotta make sure I don't.
No, I didn't, Alex. I didn't hear about the bridge in Baltimore. Janet says, could you record without sound and do a voiceover?
Probably. I'd probably be like, I don't even know what in the world I'm doing there. I see him crocheting. That's probably what I'll do to myself, is look at it like, yeah, I think I know what that part is. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so here's a tip. When you're designing something, just kind of write down shorthand of what you're doing. You don't actually have to write a big full sentence. Like if it's one single crochet in one stitch and then 2 singles in the next, you just write row 1, 1 single, comma, 2 singles.
Okay.
And that kind of gives you a structure of when you go back to actually physically write the pattern out, you'll go 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And then you put 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And then you do the repeat symbol, which I think is the little star.
Yes.
And then you would put 1 single in the next stitch, 2 singles in the next, star again, and then however you would end the row, you know.
Okay.
So I mean it is fairly simple. It's not as hard as people think, you know. I mean, I can understand some people may not be able to work it out, but once you actually know how to kind of put it from here to paper, it becomes a little easier when actually writing it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep
Hi,
your
Melanie.
notes when you're crocheting it.
Yeah, I think I might have to start recording myself and speaking out loud. My husband would be like, "Are you talking to yourself again?" Really?
I had got a little digital recorder, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get this and I'll take notes when doing amigurumi, and then I don't have to stop and, you know, write it down on paper, because that takes 10 times longer when you stop each row and write it out, or stitch by stitch. And then I started using it for like Eveie, like recording electronic voice phenomenon, and I'm like, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work for me. Because I would get stuff in the background. Sometimes I get stuff in the background on my videos that I do for my YouTube channel, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, jeez. And that's the other thing I worry about. Well, and then I've got this terror. A cat. And I don't know if you've ever seen my lives. He's there everywhere, every time. Only time no, even when I'm doing a live dye, he is there in the kitchen laying and watching. And I'm like, look, cat, I don't know you. You're my sons. Why are you harassing me? Like, go.
Bye, Barry. Have a good day. Yeah, I can see, you know, that he might be a problem trying to film.
Well, that's like up here. He jumped up here on the desk and started laying on top of keyboard, knocked over the phone, knocked over my laptop. I was like, really? You're killing me, cat. You're killing me. I need you out. Move. Go. Now he's right there staring, wagging his tail, ready to jump up on me. I'm trying to ignore him. So if you guys go for a tumble, it's because of him. Come here. So everybody can
Welcome in, Sonja, and welcome in, Scraptastic Crocheter.
I love that name. Are you going to try acrylic? Spinning it?
Maybe at some point. I got so much fiber right now and fixing to get some more, so I'm going to try the different, plus my sweet Katie has gifted me some really nice 19.5 micron fiber recently. I haven't showed that on a video yet, but she sent me some. And so I want to try that eventually, but I want to try this new stuff coming from eBay from, I said her name earlier, Country Girl Yarn. I had bought some wool from her last month, and it was Romney wool. And I really liked that. And so I'm waiting on the 2 different kinds I mentioned earlier, the Targy or Targy, I don't know how you say it, and the Cheviot. So I wanted to try those first.
Are you going to dye up any of your natural fiber?
Not in fiber form, but you know, like after it's been the spin has been set and dried and all that. I did dye Katie's with food coloring, so
And
it was all right. I mean, it was supposed to be burgundy, teal, and copper. The copper came out okay, and the teal came out okay, but the burgundy turned out like a fuchsia or hot pink, and I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, I can't stand it when those colors do that, and you're like, hold on, no, I didn't ask for hot pink.
Yeah, but it still turned out pretty. She liked it. She saw the video and she's like, "Oh, I love it. I don't care. You know, Mama did good at picking out the colors." And I mixed a lot of burgundy in that. I mean, I sat 20 minutes mixing up 3 colors.
Wow.
It's Wilton's food coloring, so it don't mix up a lot. And I had got hot tap water, and it still didn't. It took me 20 minutes to mix 3 colors up.
Oh my gosh. So are you going more of the natural way of dyeing than using?
Yeah. I've always gone, my go-to is food color because of the fact it's safer, and my aunt has, you know, breathing problems already. She has COPD, she has asthma, so like I don't want to try to get into acid dyes or chemical dyes of some sort, and the vapors, you know, cause her to any problems. So
Yeah.
but yeah, certain food colors, now the gel I found always works best. It don't really separate, like breaking violet, you know, that will turn into blues and pinks if you let it wick enough.
Really?
Yeah, they call it breaking violet. Other
Nice.
colors will do that too, like like the burgundy.
Oh, I gotta try that out. I've always wanted, like, I've gotten books to learn how to do more natural dyeing now. So I'm slowly trying to venture out, but don't think about it. Don't think about it. He's eyeballing. He's ready to go, and I'm trying to make sure he doesn't. I'm trying to venture out, but I find myself, I'm throwing myself into rabbit hole. Well, and then I've got people encouraging those rabbit holes to get into. So I'm like, oh, I need about 3 of me, but now everyone's saying we don't need 3 of you, but to do the things I want to do, yeah.
Thank you, Dawn Laval, for being a member 10 months. She goes, "Hi everyone. Wow, 10 months already."
Nice.
Melanie J says, "So fun watching all of you dye." Well, thank you so much. Katie did say it turned out lovely. Well, thank you.
I've got to watch that video on that. Do you post it on your channel, right? The video of her yarn?
I think it was Saturday I posted it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look at it. Like I said, I'm always wanting to try. Well, and I need to because of, well, the sinus infection was a telltale sign too of other issues going on. So I was like, oh. But acid dyes are so pretty.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
It's a lot more vivid. But I have I got some, which is easier, drop spindle or spinning wheel. I want to spin, and then it makes a blue screen. It says activate Windows. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta love that. Spinning wheel is easier, but if you're starting, I would definitely just start with a drop spindle just to get a feel for the fiber.
Yeah, I started with the drop spindle, and I'm looking at it, and I still have, I spun 2 little mini hanks that are like about that big in 2021, I want to say, and then I still have some on a spindle that I never finished, but it was those little bitty fiber packs that you get from Hobby Lobby on clearance.
Oh, really?
And I was starting to spin that, and I was like, this is too much trouble.
You know, I found some people got a love for it, and then some people got just a plain hate for it.
I love my wheel better than the drop spindle, though.
Yeah. I went straight into just spinning. I was like, forget it. I'm not gonna, I mean, I tried it, and I liked it, but I'll be honest with you, give me that electric spinner any time of the day. I'll go for it. I'll never leave. I'll forget to go to the bathroom, eat, drink. I'd stay there and never move.
Welcome in Pamela Hunter and Sally Stevens. Katie is asking you, have you ever spun with nylon?
Not yet. Actually, the fiber store, hold on. I got fiber downstairs that I just bought from them, and I cannot remember. I know it's got wool, and I know it's got the metallic sparkle in it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. I have to check. But from my recollection, I don't think I have. I want to. Like I said, you just throw the fiber in front of me. I'll just spin it. That's all you got to do. Just throw it at me and say, here, go to work. I won't even complain.
Oh, you're very welcome, Lee Ramsey. Welcome in, Karen ABQ. How are you? Yeah, I haven't spun too much different fibers yet, but I've done different kinds of wool so far. Well, actually, I don't know what it was that I spun back in 2021 on my drop still, but I know I also bought that from Country Girl Yarn. That's how I remembered her shop when I got my wheel up and working. So,
where is Katie getting her fiber?
she gets it from different places, but I really don't know. She'll probably answer that here in a second. But she says, I got 2 ounce of 100% nylon, and it was lovely to spin with, and it had such a lovely shimmer to it.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't
good.
know. Girl, I got gifted fiber too, so I don't know. I can't pronounce it. I couldn't tell you it. I just grab the bag and start spinning away. So that's all I've been doing. Would you like to try some acrylic?
At some point, but probably not right now, because I'm just now getting used to different staple lengths of wool. I've only spun one wool, and that was the Romney that I bought. I bought 2 15. Well, actually, I bought 3 10-footers, but she had oversold the 10 feet, so she gave me 2 15s and 1 10. And I still have a little bit of that left, but it was the Romney wool, and it had a 4-inch staple length. So, I mean, I'm just now starting to get newer, different fiber in. So I'm kind of trying to experiment with different wools, you know. So
that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm just hoping to get a blending board, because I want to dye. I want to dye up my own fiber, but I also want to blend it. Like I see these people blend it. I'm like, ooh, I can do that, and I can do that. And my husband's like, what else are you planning on bringing in the house? Nothing. He's like, great. So now we're talking about, he wants to either our overhang that we have in the backyard, enclose that and say, move out there. Or we're going to do a small, you know, those sheds you can buy at like Home Depot and stuff that has the windows and all that, do that and insulate it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't care. You can just throw me out in the backyard and have a tent over me. I don't care. As long as I got more space and I can get more things to create. That's all I want.
Thank you, Janet, for being a member for 7 months. She goes, hugs to everyone. I'm lurking.
What are you doing?
Welcome back, Scraptastic Crocheter. She says back. Hello, everyone that just came in. Sally Stevens says, laugh out loud. I only have gotten fiber from my own flock. Well, that's cool.
Oh, really? You sell any fiber? I'm looking. I want to be able to, I guess, invest with people in the community. Like, you know, I'd rather buy off of everybody in our community than having to look out elsewhere, you know? I'd rather show support that way. So if anybody does and they do have their own, I'll be all for it. I'll buy from you. I'm terrible, aren't I? I'm so bad.
Well, Katie says, I've been getting my fiber from anywhere and everywhere. So that don't really say specifically where she gets hers.
So it's anywhere, everywhere, whoever's got good fiber. Alex, I encourage rabbit holes. You don't want to know how many I've got going.
Lee Ramsey says, there is an alpaca farm 15 minutes from me, and that's where I get mine. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have local alpaca too. And oh, talk about the softness. I was like, ooh, I'm like, like, what am I doing? I mean, well, I'm going to wash it after I'm done spinning it, but it's so soft.
Oh, that's wonderful, Zach. He says, y'all will be proud of me. I'm attempting to make a shawl. Well, good for you. I hope it works out.
Oh, good. I hope it's doing a lot better and you're doing the increases. Oh, Melanie.
Katie says, I would like to dye my hand spun at some point, but I'm happy supporting small businesses that hand dye fiber. There is some serious talent out there.
Yes, I definitely agree. That's why I'm trying to find people within our own community that have their own, wool and stuff like that, and invest more into them. I mean, yeah, I can do it here locally with the people around me, but if I can get out of, he's trying to unplug everything. Leave it. I swear this cat does everything to drive me. If I can find people in our community that I can invest in, and that's what I do. I'm buying from everybody. And then, well, as soon as I see whatever they're working on, I try to claim it before anybody else claims it because I like it. I have so much of everybody's. Like there's Tracy and her amacaroonies, and then there's oh my gosh, if I have to go down the list of people that I've been like in the background snagging their stuff before they get a chance to put it out, you guys would hate me right now. I'm so bad, but I can't help it. I love investing in everybody's work because I think everybody has such beautiful work and talent. So if I can do it, I'm going to do it. And I would like to get one of your hands spun. I got one other person that I'm obsessed with their hand spun yarn. I mean, there's nothing wrong to add to more. Okay. I'll even have you dye it up for me and everything. You just let me know.
Okay. I do want to say, Sally says, I do sell from raw to mill roving.
Really? Girl, okay, we need to talk.
And then she says, it just jumped. Where did it go? I mostly have baby doll breed. And then she said a little below that, baby doll is a South Down breed.
Oh.
Welcome in, Mel. How you doing?
Yes, Kitty, I would definitely love to. I even got Facebook, the Messenger, but just so you guys know, it's not the name that I got here. Long story. So if you're on Messenger, let me know, and then I will definitely reach out. But yeah, I definitely want to support anybody and everybody I can. I mean, everybody's been good to me, and I just want to pay it forward to everybody else.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mel. I'm glad you're doing a little better.
Oh, no.
Well, I hope it wasn't nothing serious, Mel.
She's been...
Katie says, oh, yes, Facebook Messenger is much easier for me to communicate.
This is the terror.
Oh.
Here, have a look.
Hi, cutie.
is the see? See?
He's
That's what I
like,
get.
nope.
First he'll jump up. He can jump up, right?
Uh-huh.
I can pet him. But as soon as I pick him up, he'll turn back and look at me, and that's when I'm like,
He's like, nope, put me down. I realize you're holding me. No way.
Yep. He's a stalker, too, just so you know. See, there he goes. He's a creeper.
Okay, good. Just a bad cold.
Okay.
Well, I'm
yeah,
glad you're getting better.
There's that nasty one going around, and it's taken everybody forever to recover from that nasty cold or flu. So definitely even do that. What is it? That emergency C? Have you the crystal ones? That actually really helps a lot. I was surprised. So definitely try that too.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's getting sick. I don't want to get sick. Don't pass it through the phone. Get sick.
And I don't actually get sick that often. I mean, I hardly ever get the flu or a cold. I might get a little stuffy, like in the nose and the sinus area. But other than that, I hardly ever get a cold. I didn't get sick like with the flu or the common cold all year last year. I was completely fine.
What are you doing so that you don't get sick?
Nothing.
Do you hide away from everybody? Because I'm trying.
Yes. I hardly ever go into town, and when I do, I keep my distance from everybody.
Good.
Except my grandmother.
Yeah, no. Well, that's like if I have to go to Hobby Lobby to pick up certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I literally wait until I'll sit out there. As soon as they hit 9 o'clock and it's ready to, they're open, I go straight in, nobody in there, and I get out.
Yeah.
I do everything to stay away from people because after this, my experience with the bigs, no, I'm not doing it again. I just got to.
I hardly ever go anywhere or do anything. I usually stay home, and if I need anything from town or something, if my grandmother is going, I ask her to just pick it up, give her the money or give her my card, she'll get it. And if if I do feel like going to town, then I go. But if I hear anybody coughing, I go the other direction.
You have to. You never know anymore. And I don't care what they say. I mean,
Yeah.
I still wear my mask. People look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, no, what you got, I don't want. No way. Now I just got to figure out, Katie, I got to get your messenger info so I can, girl, I'm bad. I'm so bad. I'm an addict. I yarn geek too much. And
Welcome in, Demetra.
No, Demetria.
I remember you saying that you were getting sick with something because of a little baby, a 3-month-old, and you held it and you got sick. I remember that now. Duh.
Everybody getting sick. It's bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of pollen allergies too.
Oh, this year is bad for the pollen.
We got a field of yellow across the street from all these yellow flowers that bloomed out. I mean, my grandmother's white car is covered in yellow.
Oh, no. Nope.
But I think it was Sunday, I mowed 3/4 of our acre because there's a section in the pasture where we used to have our garden. It's so uneven, you can't even mow there. It still is like up and down, up and down. But one of our friends are supposed to come and level that out so we can mow. Because we're not going to put a garden back there again. It was too much. It would flood, and yeah, so we're not going to do that big garden. But I got about 3/4 of the acre mowed on Sunday because we were supposed to get rain on Monday, and we did. So I got it mowed, and Mama knew I was going to mow, but she didn't know I was going to weed eat too. So I weed eated the front and the backyard. And I was like, it better rain tomorrow because I didn't do this for nothing. And it did. So I felt better. I was like, oh my God, if I do all this for nothing, I'm going to be pissed because I was sore. Really, really
I
sore.
was going to ask you because that was pushing it on your body.
It was, but I was proud that I was able to do it, get it done. I hurt like heck that night and had to spend about 3 hours in bed laying down. But the Monday, I was able to bend and move. And the only thing that is sore is right here on my arm and up here on my arms. That's about
Ooh.
it. So, but at least I know I'm able to do it if I have to.
Man.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be on panel now. It's at, isn't it at 3 p.m.?
Oh, Melanie's doing her potiversary.
Oh, 4 p.m. Eastern, so 3 my time.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Thursday, right? Yeah, the 28th.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, everything should be good. Yeah, 3 p.m. my time. Should be good. I won't be able to stay no more than probably an hour, but yeah.
Oh.
I'm driving 3.5 hours Saturday to meet Marcy and her husband Alex of Bad Sheep Yarn at a yarn shop.
Nice. Oh. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping if I put up more videos, I will get more subs because I know when I hit past 700, I'm hoping to do a giveaway for the 700. And I'm not doing because I don't want to get monetized. It's just I'd like to reach goals.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's making progress. That's how it works in my brain. So, and then if I hit over 1,000, then that's when what I've got planned, the big one, is where I'm going to really do something nice. And there'll be a few giveaways in that one as well. But this one is going to be like, if I can get that nano in time, because I don't see hitting 700 anytime soon. So if I don't hit it by May and I can get that nano that does the 8-ounce bobbins, then I'm still working on perfecting my yarn spinning. I'm going to have a couple of hanks of hand spun yarn, a couple of hanks of hand dyed yarn, and it's going to be a few of my clay stuff. And that, or even mystery bags of yarn for the giveaway for over 700 if I stay steady.
Yeah.
I can't. Have you been losing, or has it been consistently level?
Staying fairly level and then maybe gaining 1 or 2 and then it stays and then drop 1 or 2 or 3 and then YouTube may give them back. I mean, it's been pretty level for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So
Wow.
I think I've gained maybe 10 in the last 2-3 weeks, and it's kind of went down and up, down and up, down and up. Now I think 1,807.
Nice. You're almost there for the 2,000.
Yeah.
Ooh, we gotta get you out there to get that 2K. That would be awesome to see you hit that 2K.
Yeah,
Oh.
it would, but I mean, I know I sat at 1,700 for a couple of months,
Wow.
slowly creeping up to 1,800. But the thing is, I mean, I'd like to hit 2K before August, but I'm not gonna say, all right, let's get me there before August, before my 4th year anniversary. I don't want to push it. I just want to kind of grow slower, natural, let people kind of find my channel. I kind of grew when I hit my first 100 subscribers. It took me about 6 months.
Girl, you know how long it took me to get 100? It took me almost a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just to be at, I think, 612 right now is like 2.5 years later, hitting 612. But I don't put out content because I'm not about tutorials. I'm like that artist that wants to stay hidden in the background and then show you finished product. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's always how I've played it. But no, you guys, you hear this? Let's help her get her 2K by August. So if you guys got a community tab, if you guys got any of that, you guys better be sharing her out on Facebook, Messenger, your YouTube community tab, on anything. And if you guys are doing Red Rover, if you're doing the, what is it, Go Support 24, you guys share her out. Let's get her to or past her 2K before August. I think you should get
200 subscribers. That's, in some people's eyes, that's not a lot. But when, at my rate, 200 takes me about a couple of months. So, but
girl, you're going to get it.
I know I'll eventually get there. I'm not,
well, we'll get you there by August. Why not? Hey, gotta shout you out. Gotta get you out there. And if you guys, I mean, anybody out there that's watching this or even on the replay, do it. Let's get her to her 2K. She needs it. She deserves it. I mean, why not? Show some love and support. That's how I look at it. So you better get it. I'll be harping on everybody.
Welcome in, Susan Burke.
What?
I wish I could go to their trunk show. What are y'all talking about?
That's what I was seeing the trunk show, and I'm like, what are they talking about, trunk show? Is there something we're missing?
I think so. Oh, yes, they moved. They're doing a trunk show in Southern Georgia. Expression Fiber Arts and BYS are my favorites.
Oh.
Huh.
I'm kind of curious now to look at it.
Oh, thank you, Mel.
That's,
yeah, I try to help and support people when I can, do what I can. I appreciate it, Mel.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like I tell everybody, me. I'm not a big channel, but it's not my goal to be big. My goal, well, it's not my goal to be monetized, because I'm not going to, and I'm going to keep stating it to everybody. I don't want it.
Well, even if you got if you met the requirements for monetization, you don't have to apply.
Yeah,
but
and I don't
know that that's always possible, but you'd have to literally click a button and fill out information and click apply. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not doing a channel to make money off of it. I'm doing a channel because I want to get my work out there. And to be honest with you, with what I do, it's not like I am making a fortune, because the majority of the money that I do goes right towards the supplies and shipping. I'm lucky if there's some days I may get $70. Yeah. But I really don't care. It's what I put out there that makes it, what means the most to me is having people, seeing their reaction, making them smile. That is what, oh, look.
That just kind of took me by surprise. She did one, and I was fixing to write that down, and then 5 popped up, and I'm just like, ugh, what?
Oh, congratulations, everybody. Thank you, Melanie. That is so sweet of you.
Oh, thank you, Mel. Let me scroll back up.
Yeah, you got Jessica Johnson.
Welcome in, Mimi, Tammy. I saw you come in a second ago, so I just wanted to say hi. Didn't want to miss out on saying hello. All right, Mel's first gifted membership was from Marie Simpson. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of doing Mel and then 1 gifted membership, I'm just going to put 6.
Yeah.
So Mel T times 6.
Do you got
And
the
then I'll
first
list
one?
all 6 under that. Huh?
Okay, yeah, because if you need me to read out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I see here, I can tell you who they are if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay, we got Karen, ABQ,
Okay.
Jessica Johnson,
All right.
Darcia White,
All right.
Sally Stevens,
Okay.
and Rachel King. Those are the 5 that I see. Did you get the very first one?
Yeah, it was Marie Simpson.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Not
Okay.
a problem. Makes it easier.
Yeah.
I don't want you scrolling and...
Yeah, that is very true. Chuck says, Holistic Patriot says, rules for your channel change once you go monetized. That is very true. They have a very, 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 very long page to read through that is like all this technical jargon that simple-minded people are not going to understand. I had to reread it several times and then ask my grandmother, okay, what does this actually mean? You know, so yeah, they try to make it hard to understand.
And that's
All
the
right,
thing.
Mel, thank you so much for doing that. I got to catch up on the pros. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Mel. And then Marie, Karen, Jessica, Darcia, Sally, and Rachel. Congratulations.
That is so sweet.
Yep. Chuck says you can say one wrong word that goes against their ever-changing policies and they will demonetize your channel with a snap of the fingers. That's why I try to keep controversial issues like politics, religion, war kind of off my channel. I mean, I can say, you know, we can all say we need prayers or so-and-so needs prayers, but if you go in depth about talking about that, that could be controversial. I mean, it's not like it's forbidden, but being such a controversial topic, it could cause fights in the chat, and I don't want that. But also, they might demonetize you if, I mean, not demonetize you, not put ads on your channel if you cuss too much.
Yeah.
Or talk about guns and it's like a whole checklist you have to go through. Does your video list this, like 8 different topics, and then they have subcategories under each one.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a big thing.
And for me, I just want people to come and enjoy and be themselves without feeling like, oh, I got to be careful of this. Like I have rules and guidelines. Like I'm not going to sit there and tolerate nonsense, bullying, disrespect. But I want people to come in and say, you know what, I feel like I can come in and just be me and enjoy and have a good laugh. I don't, you know, the restrictions and stuff, yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm not there to be monetized. I'm just there. I want people to be happy. I want, you know, if they're having a crappy day, to come in and let's have a laugh. Let's enjoy. Let's just be us and goofy and, you know, talk about almost everything, not everything, but you know, and I don't know. For me, it's not about the money. It's about touching people, letting them know, like, you know, what I make and what I do is I enjoy making it, and I want their reaction. I want to make them happy. I want to make them smile, and I want ugly cries. I will say, I want ugly cries. I strive for the ugly cry, everybody.
Thank you, Dawn Aaron, for being a member for 6 months. She goes, yay!
I was excited. I was like, 6 months? I already got a milestone? Has it been that long? me. Oh, pretty bead necklace. Oh gosh, we're not even going to start on that one. Nope.
Yeah, Chuck says, I've lost a few YouTube channels because of that. And then he said something. Oh, it just jumped. I was upset when I lost my first channel that was almost at 27,000 subscribers when he lost his channel.
Oh my gosh.
Even the sickness C can mention they flag you. That's why I never say that word. I just say the virus, you know? Like,
can you say C?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
but that could mean anything, you
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
Used to mean the big C was, cancer,
Yeah.
But now it could be the other thing.
That one.
But what they do is, I noticed this first on Facebook and then kind of went to other platforms. It's like if you come out and you say you got it, and I'm in captivity, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Not being around anybody, they flag under your video saying that you have it.
Wow.
And guidelines or information about that specific thing. So they will flag your video if you go around saying that you have it.
Yeah.
No, you'll be fine, Katie. If you go through and read some of the stuff, you'll understand what to do and what not to do. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, I just, for me, it's not about, it isn't. It's not about the money. It's just making people smile, making people laugh. It's all I want. That's all I care about. And just my work, showing what my work is. And that's it. Michael, my sweetest Michael. Really good Tunisian crochet right there. He is really good. I don't know if have you seen his videos?
Who?
Really good. MDL crochet.
No, this is actually the first time I've ever seen their name.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
So you definitely check him out. He is a trip. He is awesome. His name is Michael.
Welcome in, Michael. And thank you for the super chat.
Awesome channel. I mean, he is down to earth. When you watch his videos, I like it. He is himself. And just listening to him teach, it's literally like just having a friend there talking with you, teaching you step by step through doing Tunisian, because he does Tunisian crochet. And I mean, I would love to see him blow up as well. I mean, he's very humble. He's sweet. He's a good laugh. I mean, you sit and get to know him. He's a great hoot. I mean, a great hoot, completely. But his work, his Tunisian and his tutorials are absolutely awesome. I love it. So if you haven't checked him out, definitely check him out. I don't try and bring up other people unless
I wrote his channel name down here, and I will definitely go and check him out. Yeah, he says can't chat due to sub restrictions, but hi is. And the reason being I have it to subscriber only mode for that amount of time is because to keep out trolls, scammers, spammers, it's to keep them out of the chat. So we all have a good time, because I used to be bombarded by spammers and trolls. And ever since I started putting my lives on subscriber only mode, that has stopped them. It was to the point like someone would block them and they'd pop up 2 seconds later with another name. I mean, constantly. So,
like, yeah,
I'm sorry, but that's to keep out the the trolls and stuff. So,
but yeah, he's got a good channel. I think you would definitely enjoy it.
Definitely check him out. Chuck said, my current channel is flagged because of medical, so I can't even post anything that goes against CDC or the WEF as per YouTube.
What?
Because he was posting holistic remedies and stuff, and they say that's not real medical advice. So they flagged his channel, and I think that's kind of...
Wow. That's nonsense. It's not like he's saying, oh, everybody, you need to do it and stuff. He's just saying, here are home remedies. What do you think everything that we deal with, where it strives from? So, I mean, it's sad that they're doing that, and I wish it wasn't like that, but you know how it is. It's cool.
Thank you, Debbie, Miss B. Ferguson.
Yes, he is a nice person, Katie. Yeah, he actually went live with Eveie last week on her live. And then he did his first live last week as well. And he has another one, I think, coming up on the 28th. I think it's 11 Eastern. I could be wrong on times.
Aw, he subbed to your channel yesterday, Grandma Wanda. That's awesome.
Oh, Grandma Wanda. Hi, sweetheart. I'm like starting to realize everybody that's in there, but I was trying not to be rude and I forget.
Yeah, Chuck says, but my life has always been on the hard path of life. In the end, most of the time, I do prevail. Well, I'm glad you do prevail.
Definitely.
And I just remembered, Chuck, the last 2 items that you said were out of the 5 that you sent me got here. So the last item got here, I think, yesterday. Thank you.
Oh, so he does all that, like the herbal substances?
He does the tinctures and stuff.
Okay.
He does have a Etsy store. I don't know if he still does it or not, but yeah. But he was posting like different videos like that he would find off TikTok with helpful information on like some kind of, I don't know, different remedies or, you know, aerated water, or I can't even remember all the different stuff he would post. And then that's when YouTube flagged his channel. And he says right here, I'm on my last strike before I lose it. So they give you 3 strikes before they shut down your channel.
Oh no. Well, let's keep that from happening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So he don't post on it anymore. And it just jumped on me. Now I was reading the comment where he was saying it, but I don't.
Hi, Susan.
So I don't really post on it now because of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll definitely check you out and stuff. Like I said, I'm a big supporter of people in the community. I like to be able to get things from different people, like purchase and stuff. And like I said, I just want to pay it forward to everybody that's been there for me.
Thank you, Katie. Here's you a cluck.
I love it. It's so cute.
I would love some cluck, she says. You know, and that's just so funny because when you end up having a couple of channels that are the same and do the same thing as you, but then you get in trouble and others don't, that's, you know, because Mimi Tammy says, Chuck, there is a gal I think she means out of Oregon, does the same as you. The Girl from Mountains or something is her channel. And then Demetra says there are many channels that give advice on foraging and natural medicines.
Yep.
So that just kind of stinks when
you're the
ends up doing that.
Yeah. When your channel becomes the sacrifice.
You know, and another thing, you know, I did notice that sometimes you wouldn't post your own content. You would do like other people's little TikTok videos. And I understand that maybe you can share those and stuff, but maybe could that have been something why it flagged, because you're using other person's content? Maybe.
Yeah, because they do run the analytics when it comes to cross-referencing from different
I know they do it
areas.
on YouTube, like other YouTubers using your content. Like when, for example, Garden State Gardener, when he had showed my cucumber contest video, it alerted me in my YouTube studio saying that another content creator had used my video. But that was him sharing my video of the cucumber and all that. And that was fun, you know, but he wasn't making it his own content, but he was just sharing it out on a live, like a little video, you know. And so I don't know about how the guidelines for all TikTok and Instagram videos and all of that, you know, but it just kind of popped in my head. Thank you. My voice is kind of going. Thank you, Demetra, for being a member of the Yarny Cat Club for 7 months.
Hi, D. Ferguson.
No,
because he's not a medical professional.
Oh.
And I was providing false medical information for each of the 2 warnings. Really? Then why is everybody else able to get away with it?
Dawn, her channel is Dawn Aaron Loving Hands Creations. Susan, do me a favor, Dawn, if you can, type drop in the chat.
All right, give me a second here.
Rachel King, Melanie J not Melanie J. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Melanie Titus, Lethaleya's Little Hook gifted your membership. You might do better on Rumble, Chuck. Aw, Steve Ferguson, don't put yourself out there if you don't want to.
Exactly.
Like I told you, if you want to, film away from you and film what you're opening. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to.
You don't have to.
For the first 6 months, until I hit 100 subscribers, I filmed away from me. I didn't show my face. I wasn't even for sure if I was ever going to show my face. But I was so happy to hit that first milestone that I showed my face, and I kept showing it after that. So don't worry about it. Just film the video of you opening the box.
Yeah.
Or all your happy mail. At least film it, and if you don't want to put it up, don't put it up.
Exactly.
At least it's filmed and you can open your packages. How about that?
I'll message you, D. I'll message you. I'll give you a little boost. Don't worry, sweetheart. It is nerve-wracking. When I had to do the first live panel on another channel, I mean, I was sweating. I was blood red. I was, nope.
Oh, Mimi loves crochet. Mimi Tammy Says Chuck, I think someone was after you. Check your circle of friends. Somebody could have reported you.
Yep.
What she's saying. Man, that's sad.
It does happen.
Alex goes, anything I say, YouTube entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, he does say that.
What
are you up to? Get over here. Come here.
Welcome in, Chris. How are you?
Yes, I do dye worsted yarn. Yep. I actually have got a few skeins that I've already dyed up that is sitting there.
Edie's on Messenger.
Yes.
I saw some stuff go. It's not supposed to be making a notification ding, and it just did.
What do you want?
Thank you, Dawn, for gifting a membership.
So I do want, I'm telling you right now, I'm investing. I want a hand spun dyed. I want you to surprise me. Let me know. You've got my phone number. You tell me what I need to do, and I'm getting it. So now I'm putting it out there. Now everybody knows.
About a week to get one hank done.
I'm not in any rush. I'm just telling you.
No, I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
so
girl, whatever, you just do your thing. I'll be sitting and waiting. You just message me, and then you let me know, and I will send over. How does that sound?
All righty. That's for you, Dawn. And Angie Boo Honda got the membership.
Thank you, Suzanne. You're welcome, Angie. But no, I do 4. I do fingering, both cotton and wool. Do you want me to let you out now so you can stop terrorizing? Are we done? Give me a second, just because the door's right there. I'm just going to crack it open and kick him out. Here. Okay. Oh, you gave me the sweetest meow. Thank you.
Oh.
No, don't say, oh. It's more like, oh, relief for me. That cat is a terror, you guys. Get rid of him. Did you find your yarn when you first spun it was kind of funky? It goes thin, then a little thicker, then a little thinner, like yarn art?
Well, on the drop spindle, it was that way. But the first one on the wheel, it took a little bit of kind of figuring out my wheel because I was having problems treadling at first and drafting. I was trying to do it all at once, and the wheel wouldn't go all the way around one full circle, and then I'd have to stop and push it with my hand and pedal, and I was trying to go too fast. It wouldn't take up the yarn. I was having so many problems the first day. I was so frustrated, and I'm like, calm down. It's only your first day working on this wheel. But the more that I've sat and practiced, the more easier it has, become, and the yarn is more consistent.
That's good. Yeah, like I said, once I fix it, I'll probably, I guess, take you guys on a journey of that mess.
Thank you, Chris.
Where am I located? I'm in northern part of California. I'm Sacramento area, northern of Sacramento, like 30-40 minutes northern of Sacramento, if you know where that is, Susan. And I probably will do another pop-up live dye, and I'll probably do videos of dyeing. The only ones that I will not do live dyes for is cotton, because cotton is so boring. And now I got my table, so now I can do it outside and let it sit.
Oh, bye, Lee Ramsey. Have a good day.
Oh, they left. Bye.
This has been up to lately. I saw a video she posted this morning about dyeing yarn for Bago Day for her 1 million subscriber when she hit there, I think.
Yeah.
Other than that, not too much. I don't know about what Thryss has been up to, except for that.
She's been a busy bee. I know that. She's definitely been really busy with dyeing and doing her subscription boxes and everything.
Okay, Mel. I think she was saying, like, yeah. Okay, I think she wants some handspun for her birthday.
Who?
Mel, Lethaleya.
Oh, you're gonna be busy.
Well, I can fill up a bobbin in one day. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, a couple of hours, 5 or 6 hours in one day's setting, I can fill up one bobbin. So it only takes me about 3, maybe 4 days to fill up 3 bobbins, and that's anywhere from 290 to 320 yards of yarn.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Karen, did you say you're in Placerville? Because if you say that you're in Placerville, that is not that far from me. Just so you know. Or is it Katie? Hold on. Katie is in California?
Huh?
Is Katie in California?
No. Katie's in Missouri.
Oh.
Because she almost lives by my aunt. She's about 30 minutes away from my aunt, that my mom's sister.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to follow along with everybody and what you're responding to people there. So I'm kind of like going back and
Like
forth,
a
trying to
little
follow.
confusing.
And I get confused because there's 2 Dawns. There's me and then there's Dawn Yarn Doll. So when people say Dawn, it's like, which one? Because they had actually 4 of
There's
us.
like 4 Dawns. Not
There's
here
actually
right now, but
more.
there's you, there's Mima D Dawn P, there's Dawn Laval, and then I know there's another Dawn.
Hella having fun.
Yes.
Tie-dye Dawn. Actually, there's more. I found more. I was like, hold on a second. Wait. There's too many. So now I get confused. Every time they say Dawn, I don't know who or which Dawn I'm talking to. So I don't know.
The part, okay, so the part that I ordered off eBay, it looks like this, and it had the bobbin in the middle. That part was $79.99 from Lithuania with $30 shipping. But if you found a complete wheel for $30, read the description well. Make sure it's complete. But if it is $30, snatch it.
Yeah. Because like I said, with mine, it only had 1 break on it. And that is the 1 piece down on the bottom, which all I have to do, I can actually pop the hook back up in it and then just fill that in. And I got a perfectly, like I said, my wheel is meant for something that is over 100 years old.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Karen. I am in no way a pro yet, but Katie has kind of seen my progress since the beginning.
Oh,
And she has said she can tell I've come a long way. I think the first week I could not even draft while spinning. I mean, and I've actually gotten to the point where I can treadle and draft at the same time. It's still a little slow going because I'm trying to be consistent, and every once in a while I get that part where it's just super thick and I'm just like, I have to stop and kind of untwist and then thin it down because it won't go through the orifice that way. So, but thank you, Karen. That's very sweet.
Oh, her sister is in Sac. Yeah. So yeah, I'm 40 minutes away from Sac. That's cool. I'm slowly finding more Cali people. You guys are killing me because you're all on the East Coast. All of my people are all over on the East Coast, and it's driving me crazy. Now I have to make a trip this year to visit everybody.
Thank you, Melanie J.
No, I seen the one that you had. Was it Grandma Wanda that got that yarn? The one that you undyed one? Who was it that did a video on it?
Ganni Joe.
Ganni, yes. I seen that, and that is really beautiful. You did an absolutely amazing job.
Oh, thank you. And that was my second one that I had spun. So I kept my first one off the wheel, and I dyed that like it was supposed to be teal, but it came out kind of like an aqua.
But it's probably gorgeous.
Welcome in, Delphinia or Delphina. I'm sorry, I forgot if you say it Delphinia or Delphina. Stanfield. Don't be sorry for being late. I think Maritza is back. Welcome back, Maritza. No, it's just the frame. Well, you can find parts in different places online. You have to make sure they would fit. Otherwise, you'll have to adjust, kind of like I did. I had somebody sand down the square where the mother of all goes into. But it worked.
I mean, they found my wheel, like I said, I could do a video and show you guys on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they found one for me, where the 3 lovely ladies all got together and threw me in a rabbit hole. And so, and I lucked out mint condition, and it was $80, and it's got everything. So, I mean, even trying the Facebook Marketplace, you can find really good deals.
Yeah.
Just read everything. That's the main thing. Read everything.
Early American style.
Oh.
Well, I'd still get it.
Mm-hmm.
Don Yarndall says, many call me DYD or Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie, yeah.
Thank you, Demetra. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Welcome in, Angie Buhanda. Yeah, Grandma Wanda goes, no, it wasn't me. It was Danny Joe.
I kept thinking, and I was like, it's a G. I know it's a G. And I'm like, which is it? And I'm trying to think of who it was.
Yeah, she's the only one that's done a video so far. Dee has received hers. I don't think she's done a video on it. And Katie's is on her way to her. It went out in the mail yesterday.
Brenda Bear. Definitely got to talk with you, girlfriend. She's trying to throw me down another rabbit hole of now weaving. So now they're trying to get together to look for a loom to get me into weaving, because it looks really like a lot of fun. So I definitely do that. She's another spinner. She's really,
yeah, Brenda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got my table and the wheel, I was like asking her questions, and you know, she's like, well, you could check Facebook for the parts you need, or this place, and I found one on eBay, and then I would ask her about the linseed oil and how to do this and how often. I went to her with all my questions. I knew she already had 3, so she definitely knew a little more than I did.
Oh yeah, she's the one that's been helping me through it. Like her and Spring, those are the 2 that are my 2 main that I speak with about it, and it's helped. I've really learned a lot, and then being able to spend a couple times with Brenda and in her craft room, and her showing me and explaining how it all works. Having the in-person hands-on and seeing has really helped me have a better understanding of it.
Yeah.
Like I say, if I can get another wheel that holds more, even though my husband's like, I walked in the door with that one, he's like, where's that going? I said, right here. And it's still in the same place. But yeah, no, she I mean, showed me each one of her wheels, even her oldest wheel, and how it worked, and how, you know, to put everything together, and explaining. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. Hold on. There's, yeah, Vacaville and Fair Oaks, not too far from me. Okay, thank you. It makes it easier. Some say Dawn Aaron. Yeah, that makes it easier. But no, it's fun, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, and you're doing really good on your spinning.
Yeah, I've fallen in love with it. It took me a couple of days to kind of figure out my wheel. She's very finicky and very picky, but once I actually figured out her little quirks, we're best of friends now. So.
That's good. Yeah, once I fix mine, I'll be happy, and then I'll be sitting down on that bad boy, and I guess taking you guys through a little hot mess adventure with me. I don't think you guys want to see that. I still got to figure out how to use the basket on it.
Yeah. Okay, so there's two things I want to address, but Mimi Tammy says, any tips on using this 8 skeins of Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth Sparkle? I'm using as the sky on Bark at the Moon. I was gifted the yarn. Not really sure. NIW. I know why. Maybe don't know why. Still thankful and very blessed. Do you know what size yarn it is? And then Sally Stevens says, I told hubby if I say I want a floor loom, he better stop me. They are too big and no more room.
Yes. Yes. But they're so fun. A lot of work to get it all set up. But you know what? I still do. Oh, she said 4 worsted using a 6 hook.
Okay.
The other way, Karen. Go towards Rockland Roseville. That way.
Oh, you're very welcome. Well, Delphinia or Delphina, thank you for joining the Yarny Cat Club. Please let me know how you say your name. Because I know somebody that says it Delphinia. So all right.
I try to ask them if I can give them nicknames if I can't pronounce. And even then I feel like I'm being disrespectful when I ask them. I'm really bad at pronunciation.
That's if I can remember it.
Yeah, and that's the other
Some people's, like Mimi Loves Crochet. Once I knew her name was Tammy, I gave her the nickname Mimi Tammy, and she said that was fine. That helps me remember her name. I already know Demetra's because she used to have it, Demetra, I can't say her last name, but I know it started with a T or a Z or something. Brenda Bear. So, I mean, I had a cheat sheet somewhere for the longest time, but once I actually got all those names stuck in my head, I didn't need the cheat sheet. But now I'm starting to get new people that I'm not sure, So,
And that's like with Darcia, if they say, is it Darcia or is it Darcia? Like some people, the way, to me, I'm just like, I hope I don't, I always tell everybody, I hope I do not ruin or butcher your names, because I'm sorry. So if I ever do, please everybody correct me.
And also, Delphina or Delphina, when you become a member, you get 2 patterns online free. So send me an email. Your name is also listed and dropped by Nightbot. It's listed in every description box. I put it in a video at the end of my recording videos. And you also get entered into the monthly giveaways. So automatically. Welcome in, Darcia. Mimi Tammy says, Sally, I was just at a friend's who makes her own looms.
Oh.
You could make a shawl out of that yarn. A 4-weight would, that, depending on how many yards are on the 8 skeins, you might could make a sweater or something out of it.
Yeah, scarf, cowl, hat, gloves. How many yards is on it?
The second way. Fina for short. Okay. Easier to remember naked snail. Yep.
161 yards. Yeah, you can probably make. And she had what, 4 or 6 of them?
8.
8? Oh gosh, you can make a hat and scarf set.
Welcome back, Dee Ferguson. I can understand that, Mimi Tammy. Sometimes like autocorrect just messes with everything.
Yeah, I'm working on my, like I said, my 3rd bod blanket. And then hers is the diagonal, the one that does front post, back post. That is a really, I don't know, I seen it when she did it all in the cream color. I fell in love with it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll do another one. I still got to finish off my stained glass one.
All right, we are actually at 2 hours.
Yay.
So let's go ahead and do the entry giveaway really quick, and I think I'm going to wrap up. I got one more live left this month, and I actually have not run out of StreamYard hours, so that's good, even though every single live I've done has almost been 2 hours or slightly over. But they do give you 20 hours, you know, free.
Which is good.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna. Nightbot's actually showing the chat today. I didn't look over here once. Goat. Okay. Nope, still haven't got a goat, Chuck. Okay, trying to think. I know, since we talked about spinning and all that kind of stuff, the keyword today is going to be wool. WOOL. I'm going to pick 5 people and you'll get 2 entries each. And if you're new, then just to let you know that the entry giveaways go for the monthly drawing. So the video is still up, so you can go and leave a comment under the video also. Welcome in, Mary Hayne. And Michelle J, the Crocheting Dog Mom. No, I was entering for the drawing. He says goat. I don't know, Mel. I wasn't at Sunday Fun Day, so I don't know who got the Amy goat kit. Wool. It sounds like wool. He's always just so entertaining. He never wants to enter because he just is like that. But he always comes up with some kind of fun little word to use to not enter with. I'll sit this out, miss so much. Don't be, no, go ahead and enter, Darcia. Okay. There's been a few people that were here that never said a word in the chat and they're still entering. So don't be that way. Go ahead and enter, Darcia.
Yeah.
I welcome lurkers. Lurkers can I try to be all inclusive. So that's even including the lurkers that have been lurking. Tool. Now he says school tool instead of wool. But yeah, people will sit and lurk until it's time to do the giveaway. So yeah, it's okay. And I allow them to, so it's all right. My house, my rules, so go ahead.
Exactly.
Pool.
Pool. Yep.
Yeah, Grandma Wanda semi-lurks. Dragon Cat, hello, and how are you? Welcome, welcome.
Brenda, did you seriously send me another link? Oh my. She's sending me down these rabbit holes. Girl, you in trouble. I wonder what it is this time. I wonder if it's a loom. Another loom.
That is fine, Darcia. I'm not going to pull your leg over it, so if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. I respect that. I love how you're on during the day. Yeah, I have one, my Tuesdays I have during the day, and then my Fridays are in the evenings. Yeah. Chuck goes, not eligible to win.
Another wheel. Oh Lord, I'm in trouble. I'm afraid to open up my message.
Uh-oh.
Another wheel. I don't know if I want to open that message now.
Dragon Cat says, I'm okay. I fell down the basement stairs on Saturday, sprained ankle and sore back, but nothing broken. Well, that, I'm glad nothing's broken.
Oh
and I'm glad it's just a sprain and only a sore back, because that is scary.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well, so far we only have 21 eligible. I'm going to give about maybe 30 more seconds and then we'll draw. Well, he's in there at least once for his own membership. So he is in there once.
And that once will probably be the one that'll have him win.
Well, we would probably redraw for all the yarn related stuff and send him like a little care package. We've said that before.
Oh, that's good. That's sweet.
Because he don't crochet or anything like that, so we would send him more useful items anyway.
Oh, that's nice.
And Chuck, to be honest, my grandmother's wanting to send you something already because of you gifting memberships out and sending me the Happy Mail and all that. She's been saying we need to send him a package. And I'm like, oh, just hold on.
How is Grandma?
She's doing good.
How's Mom?
She's actually in town. See, he said, laugh out loud, no. But, you know, my grandmother, she's like that. She tries to thank people back for being, you know, so nice and so sweet. And I'm just like, I know he don't want it. So, and I'm not sitting there telling her he don't want it. Stop. I'm trying to be nice and say, no, let's just wait a little bit.
Who got sun? Me?
Huh?
No, Janet. I don't know if she's talking. If it looks like I got some sun. You know, it's weird. The summertime comes and my complexion, well, only my face and my arms will get super dark, and then the rest of me is that Irish, Scottish, English, pasty skin. I glow. My legs do not tan. Every other part will tan.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, she is. She's very, very old-fashioned. She's very kind. She always wants to do and help others. Oh, his address is changing next month anyway. All right, we have 24 eligible.
No, I burn. Trust me, I burn. People, I burn. I got Danish. I've got German. I'm just a Heinz 57 is what I am. That's all I have. I do have Micmac Indian, which is a Newfoundland Indian, in my background, but I don't have a whole lot. But I do have that. So no, I do burn. My face don't burn. It goes brown. But you throw me out in the sun and my shoulders will burn and my back will burn and my legs will. That Irish, English, Scottish, pasty white, it'll always glow. Let's put it that way. It'll never tan.
Bear's Crochet Critter says, I'm pale or a lobster.
Or like, yeah, exactly.
My mom's doing good, Susan. Thank you. Her and my brother actually moved out of the backyard over to Violetta's, our neighbors, but it's like one house over where they moved.
Really?
But she's doing good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we get together on Saturday nights and have a movie night over at her camper, I guess, RV, and we'll either have dinner or snacks and watch a movie. We've been watching a lot of Liam Neeson movies here lately.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not a lot, but we watched a few, and she's never seen any of his stuff really, except for a few movies, and it was the Taken movies, and she's like, he's the same character in every show, but he's good at it, you know?
Yeah. And when you're good at it, why stop?
We got The Marksman to watch and something called Marlowe. He's a 1830s detective. We haven't seen those yet, but we're taking a break so we don't get burnt out on him. But we've watched Memory. Oh, what is that other one? Blacklight. That one was a good one. I think I had seen that one partially at some point. Karen ABQ loves Liam. Yeah, I do too. His voice is just iconic, almost as much as Sean Connery's voice was iconic. I can tell Liam Neeson's voice anywhere.
Hi, Mateo.
Okie dokie. I think that is it. It's only moved up one. And it's 25 eligible. So these are the ones marked eligible. We have Alex, Angela, Angie, Bears Crochet, Dee Ferguson, Dawn Aaron, Delphina, Dragon Cat, Grandma Wanda, Janet, Jessica, Karen, Lethaleya, M. Hain, Margaret, Marie, Mateo, Melanie J, Michelle J, Mimi Tammy, Roseanne, Sally, Susan, it just jumped, Susan Burke, welcome in, Sean. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but welcome in. Susan Burke, Suzanne Goulet, and Demetra the Naked Snail. So, Dawn Laval just entered. Let me make sure it got. Okay, Not So Naughty Crochet is also marked, so Dawn got in there. 26 now. No, I live with my grandmother, Susan. My mom lived in a RV in the backyard for the last 4 or 5 years. She did live in here at some point and then got her own place, had it in the backyard where her and my brother stayed. And then she moved one house over. So, but alrighty, if that is everybody, we are going to draw. And good luck, everybody. Yeah, she had come over for the Christmas live.
That was nice.
Well, actually, I think she still lived in the backyard at that time. But yeah, she was still on the same acre. All right, everyone, here we go. Good luck. First one is Roseanne Alexander.
Congratulations.
All right. Congrats, Roseanne. Let's pick the second one. Mateo Rivera.
Yay, congratulations.
Ready? Good luck. Third one. Alex. Congrats, Alex.
Congratulations, Alex.
All right. Last one, or no, I'm going to do 5 this time. I normally do 4, but so mistake. Fourth one. Dragon Cat.
Yay, congratulations.
All right. Now it's the last one. Good luck, everybody. Melanie J.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congrats, Melanie. Y'all do not need to contact me. I'll just write y'all's entries up and put them in the giveaway. Alrighty. Get night closed. Alrighty. Do me a favor before we go. Type in drop and drop your link one more time, just in case there's a few people that just come in that don't know your channel. So Dawn is dropping her link. Dawn Aaron, Loving Hands Creations. If you don't know her, please go check her out. Normally she is on my monthly lineup. every fourth Tuesday of the month. So some of y'all might be new to the lineup. I mean, not new to her being in my lineup. She's missed a couple of months, but she was real busy, had stuff going on. So hopefully, yeah. Anyway, so if y'all don't know her, please go check her out. I will edit my thumbnail and everything after and put her link in the description box as well. So thank you for being here, Dawn. I'm glad you were able to make it.
Thank you for having me. And I'm sorry. Like I said, I wouldn't be me if I wasn't a mess. So, so you guys know me, hot mess. I'll keep going with it. But thank you for having me. And I do enjoy it. Thank you, everybody.
Alrighty, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. We will see you later. Take care and stay safe. Bye, y'all.
Bye.